Okay, you guys, so today's topic is going to be if you want it, learn about it. Okay, so welcome in to Divine Golden Master, where we master being divine at this 3D reality. Alright, so this topic today is if you want it, learn about it. Okay, and it's as simple as that. If you want something, you should learn about it. It's plenty of benefits to this, and it also, one of the main things that it does that a lot of people don't realize is that it puts you on the frequency of whatever it is that you're desiring, right? So say if you want to make more money, or you want to appear in a certain type of way, a certain type of light, right? Because we know this is a show, this is a big play, right? You will learn more about it. Or say you want to do a job position, you will learn more about it. So for example, when I say that this is a show, this is a play, life is but a dream. Think about how when an actor has to learn about the character that they're about to play, right? They learn about them, they do their research to be able to become them. All right, so you could think about this technique of manifestation and this technique of getting to your desired reality as acting. Okay, now what we don't realize is that we are always acting. We are constantly in a play. We are constantly putting on a show, whether or not we know. Like, what's that song? I think it's by Jenny Aiko, where she's like, basically like, if you're faking, you're for real, and if you're for real, you're for real, of course. But like, even when you're pretending, it's for real, right? It's no such thing as pretending or playing, things like that, because we're constantly manifesting. And like we spoke about last week, our subconscious is constantly taking in what we are realizing and how we are realizing. And what I mean by that is, if you didn't see that video, basically our subconscious mind is picking up on what we presume and assume to be real or reality. And a lot of people will be like, okay, well, reality is one way. How can you perceive something, I perceive something? Because we all live in a different reality. You may perceive something as, oh, this is a boring day, this is sad, I don't feel like doing nothing. But then another person may be in an energy where it's like, oh, I'm excited. Like for a rainy day, for instance. Some people love rainy days, some people hate them. Does that stop the day from being rainy, or does that affect the day? No, it still is whatever the day is going to be. You decide how to perceive it and how the day is going to go for you, right? So another example that we could think about is when I was about to say The Godfather, but when, what's that movie, Batman, right? And when the Joker, that actor that was playing the Joker, I think he committed suicide, or he was just really haunted. A lot of people that play in scary movies will become haunted, things like that. Certain things will happen because when you play a certain role and you portray a certain image, it will manifest for you, especially depending on who you are, your manifestation power, and how strong all that is. Things will transpire, right? So if you were to assume every day that you were a queen or a king or royalty, right, living in a palace and things like that, eventually one day you may not necessarily live in a extreme palace, but you probably will start to manifest like servants or people to, you'll probably start to manifest like cleaners, things to do things for you, assistants, depending on what you're doing. You probably will manifest more laid back days, more ease days, things like that. And people really don't realize the power that they literally have in manifestation. So if you learn about something, you're bringing yourself into the frequency of it. Now, when you get into the scientific part of that, because I explained what it looks like on the outside, right? Basically, when you're learning it, it becomes a reality because you're learning it. You're becoming more aware of it, and you're able to attract it in easier. The scientific part of it is, it's certain codes in the universe, right? Certain frequencies. And if you can get yourself on a certain frequency, then time does not exist for you, right? When we speak about time being an illusion, when we speak about time being not real, this is what we're speaking about, because you can go get in alignment with something way quicker than what somebody may think, right? Say if a woman is desiring to be more seductive, she could literally start to change her mindset, and this is all same day, right? And it may not stick that first day, but number one, you can make the looks on the outside. So whatever it is that you want to manifest, you could always make the looks on the outside look more like that. That's where you should start, right? Starting with the looks. As you get into the looks, your mindset's already changing, because you're thinking about, what would I look like if I was in this reality? What would I look like if I was a more seductive feminine? What would I look like, or what would my life look like if I was a millionaire, or if I was royalty? What would my life look like if, and put in whatever you are desiring. When you start to question that, and also another way to do it that's really, really good and helpful is to start to say sayings like, okay, what would I do if I was, and then said reality. So if we're using the royalty, well, what would I do right now in this moment if I was royalty? What would my response be? And it's like your reality will start to literally shift to that. Now, granted, it'll be certain moments where when you don't have it fully manifested, that you'll have to improvise. But if you can trick the mind to believe that something else is going on other than you not being royalty, right? Like, if you could trick your mind and make it think that you're doing exactly what royalty does, you will manifest it. And over time, it'll be something of the past. Like, I tell a lot of my clients, especially my clients that are manifesting lovers or a specific person, things like that. Now, it's always difficult when you're manifesting someone specific, because they can manifest too, right? It's always difficult when you manifest something that can manifest as well, because you never know what you may get. But when you are manifesting for something, right, a person or whatever the case may be, you should act as if, right? Because some people are like, well, how would I learn about that? You could even learn about what would the person look like that you want to attract. What would it look like if they were already in your reality, right? Maybe you're not learning necessarily about them, but you're learning about, okay, if I was in a committed relationship, and remember to take it step by step. Like, and what I mean by that is, don't manifest a husband when you don't even have a boyfriend, right? Don't manifest, like, think about that with everything, right? Don't manifest something that doesn't even make sense when you haven't even took one step. So this is another thing too. When you are doing these manifestations and you are tapping into this energy, don't try to skip 10 steps. Take it step by step. So say, like, if you were manifesting to be royalty, okay, what's the first thing that you could do to shift in your environment that you feel like is logical, that could really happen for you? Maybe people opening your doors everywhere, people helping you with things, people buying things for you, taking it step by step like that. So if you want it, learn about it, and you will attract it easier, way easier, into your frequency. Okay? Peace, y'all. I love y'all. If you have any questions, please put them down below. If you need to book personal services, coaching, things like that, readings, everything you need to know will be in the description box. If you're on Instagram, pin post, TikTok, y'all go ahead and text 777